Say testing, testing. Move this closer. Say something, Grandma.
What we gonna talk about?
I grew up in a big family. Since high school, I've been documenting our lives in any way I could. Going through home movies, albums, taking pictures and recording films. This is a woman who started it all. All right. So, can you say your name for me, Grandma? I'm gonna test the sound.
Teresa Lewis. I was born in Louisiana, Minna, Louisiana. And I was raised up there till I was 14 years old and I got married. We had a hard time. I left Louisiana in 1945, and I've been in Oakland, California ever since then.
Grandma was an orphan.
I don't remember my mama. I don't remember my daddy. My aunties and uncles and grandfather raised me.
She spent their childhood moving from farm to farm and working in white people's homes. By the time she was 13, she had met my grandfather, and they had their first child.
My grandparents fled the South after my grandfather got into a scuffle with a white man on one of the farms they were living. My grandparents loved Oakland. They loved living in a place where it seemed as if white folks couldn't do things with impunity.
Black people owned popular restaurants and music halls, and black people were the main patrons. Some people called it the Harlem of the West, but to my grandmother, it was just everything Louisiana wasn't. My grandparents eventually bought their house on 9th Street for $5,000. It was small, 2 bedrooms, but it was theirs.
This street here was just nice places. Older people kept their homes up, yards clean, flowers and water to get up every morning, water. It was nice all down in here.
Grandpa worked in the shipyards. At night he'd come home, wake up his kids, dump a bunch of salt out on the kitchen table, do the splits and pop up into a moonwalk singing ch-ch-ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. Listen to that train a coming, because the sound his feet made on the salt and wood. He died when he was 37 from an asthma attack. My Uncle Roy was 6 at the time. He ran away that night, only to be found the next morning sleeping on the steps of the funeral home. He said my daddy was in there and he was waiting on him to wake up.
I had so many kids I didn't know how I was going to raise them by myself.
My grandmother eventually remarried. She found work in barbecue joints and car clubs and was known to threaten troublesome men with meat cleavers and flip over tables when white customers mistreated her. They called her the Queen of San Pablo. Life was good. The neighbors would check in on each other. They had block parties, but around them, things were changing. One of my uncles went off to Vietnam. The heroin epidemic began sweeping Oakland, only to be followed by crack. By the time I was born, it felt like the city that had given my grandmother so much life and opportunity was killing her family. Life had new rules. Never point at a passing car. Don't go to gas stations after dark. Don't turn your back to the streets. Some of my aunts and uncles struggled with addiction. Other family members developed respiratory issues from air pollution. My grandmother became the person we all rallied around. Whenever somebody fell on hard times or needed somewhere to go, you can always go to Grandma's house.
Right out of high school in 2008, I joined the Marines. I didn't have money for college, so I did the only thing that I felt that I could.
I was a Marine for 4 years. I never got hurt while I was in the service, but my car did get shot up once when I came home for leave.
I'm proud of you, but I be a little afraid for you sometimes, but I keep on praying for you. God gonna take care of you.
Every time I went back to Oakland, it felt as if another cousin, aunt, or uncle had moved away. Our family was drifting further and further apart and seeing each other less and less.
My kids grown up and they gone one way, some done died out. And they're not together like they used to be.
Don't stop till your hands get red. Lemonade, iced tea.
My grandmother's 94 years old now.
She don't know how old she really is. She just giving us guesses.
So if she wanna say she finna be 90, we're gonna celebrate it like it's
90, and that's what we've been doing all these years.
I do know that she was 83 for like 3 years. That I do know.
I'm serious.
She still lives in the same house she bought for $5,000. She has 16 children, 58 grandchildren, 112 great-grandchildren, 158 great-great-grandchildren. Or at least that's how I've been able to count it. She outlived both her husbands and buried 9 of her kids. I never quite found a way to articulate what that means, but I think it says a lot about the gravity of white supremacy in this country. You don't see gravity, but you always feel it. Grandma doesn't volunteer her feelings about the losses she's endured. When you have over 300 descendants, 5 to 6 relatives staying with you at any given time, it's hard to feel lonely. I ask her a lot of questions about our family, her life, and the world. I always wonder if I'm asking the right ones. Is there anything you want to say to the family?
I don't know, you make me think they're finna die.
No, I ain't saying it like that. I'm just asking.
I've been filming her for a while now, and I'll keep filming. The important part of this work probably won't happen for another 100 years or so. And I'm okay with that.
Long after I'm gone, and even longer after my grandma, our people are gonna have something to look back on. And that's enough for me.
This is a video, Grandma.
I love my kids. I got a bunch, a whole lot of grandchildren, a whole lot of great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren, and I got some godchildren. And I want them all to love each other and get along, not fight and argue against each other. And when I'm gone, I don't want no fight and arguing over. I want them to give me a good funeral, going away funeral. I don't have that much. I just got this home. But one day they'll live. If they live, some of them live as long as I live. They'll understand life.